Hi, I'm Christine. I'm here with Jules Lewin from Chart Hill Legal. We're here to discuss his new book, Legal Eagle. Hey Jules, how are you going?
Hello Christina, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. Good to have you here, Jules. What is your legal background, Jules, and why did you write this book?
Christina, I've been a solicitor for over 35 years, about 25 years of those South Africa, 10 years in Australia. I've always had a passion for property and educating people, and I find a lot of people don't understand how important it is to know or do their research before they buy a property, and that is why I wrote the book. As a migrant, when I came to Australia in 2003, I learned that the property process in Western Australia is very different to South Africa and around the world, and I just felt it would be of benefit to people. There's a lot of information on the internet, but it's disjointed. Mine comes from a perspective of a lawyer who's bought and sold property, who has helped purchasers and sellers, and it's concise in one book.
Beautiful. And what is the content of the book, and who is your target audience?
My target audience is anyone who's buying or selling a property. I think anyone or buying or selling a property, particularly first-time home buyers or people from overstate or interstate, or even people who bought properties, would benefit from the book, because it's written, as I say, in plain simple English, and it is different in other states. The content of the book is like choosing a solicitor, how to get your house ready before you sell it, the settlement process, finance. It's got a chapter on understanding legal jargon, like what is a mortgage or a caveat, and without giving too many secrets away, there's a big chapter in the middle of the book making the big move to Australia. If you have a look at the one in front of me, there's a chapter which will help anyone moving to West Australia, and then they've got the opportunity to read from that and expand out and read the chapters they want to about buying the property. It's not written like a novel that you have to follow on, so people can read one chapter and skip another one if they have to, if they know about that chapter.
Beautiful. So why should someone buy the book? For that precise reason, or?
I think that is why people should buy the book. Buying a property is one of the biggest investments that someone will make. I think that a lot of people go on courses and they think they learn about property and they know everything, and they go and they enter into contracts which aren't properly worded, and there can be stamp duty consequences, or they don't put in the clause saying that they should get finance, and then they're bound by the contract, and it costs them a lot of money in litigation. They do not take out certain types of insurance, like title insurance, to protect them against buying the property. And what is so simple, it just means phoning a lawyer and getting the advice, or reading this book. The book also incorporates case studies, which has got real life scenarios of people that have messed up in buying a property. And I think that anyone who's serious about buying a property, to spend $30 or $40 on a book, to read about it and educate yourself and do your research and due diligence, will be silly not to do it, because there's nothing else like it, and it's written from my heart to help people learn about buying property.
That's beautiful. And how is the book promoted and distributed?
We are currently promoting the book. We're looking for sponsors to either buy copies of the book and give it out to clients. Otherwise, it will be marketed on the internet through my website. We're looking at sites like Amazon. We will have other counterparts in the eastern states where people will buy copies of the book and on-sell them. We'll offer them to charities and organizations so that we maybe make less of a profit, and the whole object of writing the book is not necessarily to make a profit, but more to educate and to make people aware, and hopefully make the property process easier.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for your time, Jules. It's
Thank
been a
you,
pleasure to have
Christina.
you. If you have any questions, contact Jules on jules@charthill.com.au.